Welcome back to the channel, folks. Out here this evening, the second day off, Friday. Was been working on this. Whenever we got the money to help my mom. This is her. She made the whole bottom half out of pallets that a shop was throwing away, so she made this entire thing for to store firewood. But the problem is anytime if you get all these tarps nowadays, it doesn't take long for the sun and storms and all kinds of stuff to damage the the tarps and basically disintegrate them. So we're tired of messing with it, so we decided to spend a few extra bucks of what we saved up from at Menards on top of my employee discount, and bought these. I think like these boards. These are 2x4x8s, and they're like the cheapos, El Cheapos, and basically just went through, reinforced the structure, measured everything, and cut them out. We used heavy duty construction screws. Let's see, there we go. And then what stuff, especially for the roof, because it could see a lot of weight from like snow and ice. We got it at a nice little angle going back towards my dad's workshop. And I installed all these today, reinforced all this stuff, and then we did a reinforcement of here, front and back and bottom, and then all the way to the front, up here. And then the rest of these got regular heavy duty construction screws, and we just got the sides on this board here, and then we got that board on today. We still got to cut that one off. I'm going to cut that off with the Sawzall because the skill saw won't fit that. And yeah, this one is slightly off, but that's all right. I've got another board to put in there. It is what it is based off of how this was set up. I'm just trying to work with what I got. Anyway, so yeah, then we're gonna run one more across over here and then one over here, and that'll finish the sides. And then we got this leftover piece here, and it's gonna go right here and then right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the see-through ultraviolet protected corrugated plastic rippled panels to go on the sides, the front, and the back. And then for the roof, we're going to use the fiberglass reinforced corrugated rippled panels. And so we're going to start doing, we're going to slowly out of each check, we're going to start with a tarp. I didn't really want to use a tarp again. And then what we're going to do is over a period of time, each check, I'm going to buy 2 or 3 panels. And then that way, because they're like 20, 30 bucks a piece. And I can still get, like I said, I still get a discount. And then every time, up until about a week before November, Menards does the 11% off mail-in rebate. And then they start back up in February. But anyway, they're getting ready to build a couple different ones in like Kentucky. So people down there by Tennessee, whatnot, and then we got one being built in Joplin, Missouri, and a few other places. I'll have to tell you in the next video of what actual stores are going where, besides the ones I mentioned, and what exact locations. I think there was like 4 or 5 new locations that's going up. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to try to make it to where all the green wood stays on one side and all the the seasoned firewood stays over on one half, and we can just walk in here. And eventually what we'll do is I will make another 2x4 framed door and have hinges, and maybe with a spring on the back side of it or something, and then we can just close this and then latch it up. But anyway, sorry, this is some of this other stuff that I do that you guys don't get to see. But anyway, as far as the dart, got a little snag on the back part again. We've got the suspension situation taken care of. I need B-body shocks, rear shocks. If you use the mid 60s to late 60s B-body, maximum extended part of the shock is, I think it's like 22 point something inches. But if you use the early 70s B-body shocks, they go up to 23 point something inches. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to KYB shocks. The stock ones that I had on here were for stock A bodies with stock leaf springs. I've got those brand new in the box. I can't use them. If somebody's interested in them, let me know. Send me a message. I'll sell them to you minus the shipping, and I think they're going for like $35, $37 a piece on Rock Auto, but I'll do them for like $30 a piece. Anyway, the tires I got, the slotted mags for the back, I'm going to have their 4-inch backspace. I'm going to have wider for them to go back further into the fender well, or I just should say the wheel well on the back. There's probably about a 3/8 of an inch gap between the top where the tread and the sidewall of the tire meet that comes right up by the lip here on the inside. The back side has at least 1.5 inch gap between the leaf spring and the tire / rim. But got these done today. Like I said, I took them 2 good tires with the old 14-inch factory steel rims for like a LeBaron or an Aspen or Chrysler New Yorker or whatever it is. They're 14 by 7s, I think, and they're large bolt pattern. Anyway, these are 14 by 6s, and I got them on there. They don't look too bad. The only thing I did have to do is like the top half of the, I might still have to put a spacer plate back in there, back behind this from like Mr. Gasket or something, like 5/16 or 1/4 inch or something. But what I did have to do is, since I got large bolt pattern, mid 70s A-body, 11-inch 0.5 rotors on here, I did have to grind a little bit on the head, the top part of the rotor, or not the rotor, but the caliper, brake caliper, and keep checking the spacing, and I got that done on each side. And so now I put this down. This front end hasn't been aligned yet, so the tire kind of sticks out kind of a little bit at an angle. So, but anyway, when I had the tire up off the ground and the front end jacked up, I could spin the rim without anything rubbing on the inside of the rim, and I also did sand the inside of the rim a little bit. But anyway, there's that one. Here's the other one. Somebody wrote some stuff on the outside. I gotta like take some automotive, that brand called Goof Off or something, and get that painted on crap off the wall of the tire. And then all I did was use that chemical guys, or let's see, what is it? Yeah, VRP chemical guys from vinyl. Let's see, there we go. This is all I used. I use this stuff because they don't have petroleum products in it. So just make sure you wear gloves, because, you know, like any type of chemical when you're messing around automotive stuff. But anyway, that's what I use for my tire shine. And then I kind of go back over them with, I usually get a can or two of silicone spray, and I wipe the tires down. And that, if you spray It probably takes 1 can to do both sides, and then the tread with silicone spray to weather treat them. So if you're going to have these tires out sitting in the dirt and the moisture and the elements, it will protect them, especially if you want to store tires by themselves or whatever, on a rim, off a rim. I highly recommend both of them, and coat everything. That'll keep them from cracking and dry rotting. Never use petroleum shine on it. All those tire shines have petroleum products in it, and they slowly deteriorate the tires. Anyway, so yeah, next week I got to order these are just regular lug nut studs like these. I don't know the proper term for these, but they're just a lug nut with the extended tube with the threads in it. Anyway, eBay for like 50 some bucks, free shipping or whatever, has these exact same ones, except from here up about 1 inch is bullet nose. They have a bullet top on them, 1/2 by 20, and I'm going to switch all the lug nuts front and back over to the bullet nose lug nuts. And I got on eBay too, they've got a real reasonable complete set of US mag bolt-on chrome center caps, just like I got for the pickup truck all the way up there. I'm going to get those, put them on there. And yeah, just some odds and ends, and I'm not going to be able to do too much. This check was pretty short, not because of the hours or the pay or anything, just bills, helping my mom still with all the bills. So I do what I can. I can save up when I can, and I'm also trying to do some odd jobs on the side. So like I said, bear with me. This channel's not made of money, and I can't just charge card my way through or take a second mortgage out, or even a mortgage. I don't own a house or nothing like that. I don't really have anything I can use for collateral, so that's why these projects take a while. It's not because I'm just lazy or I'm not a doer. So anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, oh, he's not a doer and all that. He's a dreamer. Anyway, yeah, you know. But anyway, as you can see, looks good. Needs a front end alignment if at some point. I'm going to get, since we're going to have probably this, today is going to start getting cold. We got a lot of overcast. The wind's picking up. I think it's going to start raining and eventually turn off to real cold temps for the next few days. So whenever it stops raining and it starts drying up, I'm going to get out here and I'm going to start finishing up the patch panels over there underneath that seat on the driver's side, and just some odds and ends. Anyway, that's the update, and stay tuned for more stuff, and hopefully I can get a lot more stuff done before it starts getting to where it's too cold to be out here working on stuff, because like I said, I'm working out in the elements, and I'm not going to be dressed up like that little kid on Christmas Story where he can't move his arms out here trying to work on stuff. Anyway, until next time.